spend sunny summer days on the beach, sunbathing and swimming in cool water. It's such an innocent place, probably nothing could ruin your holiday, right? But we're sorry to disappoint you, friends. In this video, we'll tell you about animals you should avoid while choosing a place for your holiday. Visiting some beaches can harm your health and sometimes even cost you your life. So here are 10 creatures you don't want to see on your holiday.
What is the map? No.
Holiday. Let's get it on. Portuguese Man of War. Here we have a beautiful creation of nature. The Portuguese Man of War, also known as Blue Bottle Floating Terror. But don't try to touch this animal. Its beauty is equivalent to the danger it represents.
I ain't even gonna choose you, Robin.
Yeah, it was in their bag.
Which means that it's equipped with a lethal weapon, stinging cells. These cells are filled with a poison that can bring down the inhabitants of the ocean and humans too. This poisonous substance can paralyze an animal and cause serious burns in humans. In addition, the wound should not be washed with drinking water, as there may be intact urticating cells on the skin that are destroyed on contact with water. This way, its venom can fall into other parts of the skin. Can you imagine? An interesting fact is that a burn from the Portuguese Man of War can be compared in toxicity to the attack of a venomous snake. The most dangerous species of these fake jellyfish is found in the Indian and Pacific Oceans, so be careful if you're going to be there. Mureina. This snake-like fish looks very scary. They actually have quite a calm temper and don't tend to attack first, but when they're irritated, they can be really aggressive, especially if you try to catch them or feed them. The jaws filled with huge, sharp insect teeth let you know immediately that it's very dangerous. Although there's no poison, their bites hurt very much and for a long time. The teeth of this lovely fish are literally teeming with all kinds of infections. Mureinas prefer places with surfaces made from rock plates, so they can settle in the spaces between them. They usually live in the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans, but you can also find them in the Mediterranean and the Red Seas. Oddly enough, this predator is considered a delicacy, although its meat can be really poisonous, so we recommend you to stay away from this creature in any form. Piranha. This monster, protagonist of films and horror stories, live in the waters of the Amazon and other rivers on the territory of South America. But do you know anything else about this creature? If you don't, then pay attention. The size of this omnivorous animal varies between 6 and 10 inches in length. However, the inhabitants of the Amazon have found specimens that reach 13 inches, a length more than decorous. These predators are famous for their sharp teeth and their uncontainable and aggressive appetite. In addition, their upper and lower teeth come together perfectly when closing the jaw, generating a pressure of more than 30 times the weight of the fish. This allows piranhas to bite through a bone without a problem. After hearing this, you probably won't feel like swimming in the Amazon. Bacteria. It's not very pleasant to have intestinal disease, is it? Now imagine swimming in water full of bacteria that can cause such diseases. It is scary to think about it, but such is the reality in many rivers in Johannesburg, South Africa, where the level of enterobacteria in some places exceeds the standard up to 240 times. Although local people are looking for a solution, the problem continues, as the government denies that there's a problem. Politicians should listen to health specialists, who assert that drinking water from these rivers is putting your life at mortal risk. Diving bell spider. This is the only spider known to the science that lives all its life underwater. Like other similar arthropods, it needs air in order to breathe, so it forms an air bubble and holds it with its hair on its legs and belly. From time to time, the spider needs to go up to the surface of the water in order to refill its air tank, but it does so not so often. This creature can be